I don't know if I can handle this one. Ooh, I don't know if this is going to work.
But you may have to wait until later.
No, this is something I have to do at this particular hour.
Unless you sit in Ian's chair.
No, I can't be comfortable in Ian's chair. Sorry, love. It's just not working. It's going to work. I need to block the sun on this side. Somehow. That won't work.
Yeah, that's not going to be long enough.
I know. I need something that can go up here.
Get a blanket.
I know, but my blanket's too heavy.
What about your army blanket?
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, there's some blankets in that cubby in the hallway.
Yeah.
That are lightweight enough.
Oh. Yeah.
Hey, that worked.
There's that snips up there.
Need something to hold us up with?
No, I'm trying something. I don't know if it's going to work, but I can give it a shot.
Well, that definitely works.
I'm smart, hon. Okay. Don't say it like that. Hey, bud.
Hey, you want me to call you?
Yeah, a little better late than never, I guess.
All right.
How you doing, bud?
Good.
So, okay. I just thought you would, wait till you get a little bit more comfortable after you eat supper, because it's about supper time, isn't it?
I already ate.
Oh, what'd you have?
Burger.
Oh, and you didn't bring me one. Dang. Hey, that was a joke.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to do a live stream for air rifles. I wanted you to see this, but you're not here. Because my friend has got the really high-powered ones that we're talking 12,000 PSI type.
Yeah.
Hey, the ones that shoot faster than my 22. But it's still a 22 caliber. And Ian, this one it's a repeating shot with a clip.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought you might like that part. So hopefully he's supposed to be popping in here. So I'm just going to do a private chat thing here. So he's going to be popping in here hopefully within the next minute or two.
Sorry, did I come at the wrong time?
No, actually, you can still comment on here and while I'm talking to him, because I mean, you can ask him questions too. I just wish you could. Well, if you had I can't send it to you for you to get on your phone. Well, I could, but you don't want to. That way, you could be a part of this. Because, Bud, I am 59 hours shy of being monetized. I need 59 more watch hours. So, yeah, your dad's there. Kind of surprising, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why?
No, I know.
What do you mean, no?
I'm confused. What?
I only need 59 more watch hours of people watching my videos to be monetized, to make money on YouTube. What's that tell you? I've had people watch 3,941 hours of my videos. How's that say? And they apparently like me. It's all about, I guess, the way I talk, I guess. Right? Like I did when I'm on the range. But you're good at that too. If you want to be.
Yeah, I guess.
What do you mean you guess?
I'm sorry. I'm just been a long day.
Whose fault is that? Well, did you get your homework done?
Yes.
Okay. I could have came and got you this morning. You know that, right?
Well, I was in here for a long time.
Yeah.
Till like 1.
Why?
Which is why he didn't call you when he said.
Because I had a lot of work to do, and
And
that's about it.
okay. Okay, remember next week, no backing out of there and keeping you promised to keep your homework up from now on.
Yes.
You gave me your word on that. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to get him to come in here. Hey, Ian.
Yes.
Okay. I want you to come into my chat tonight. It's not going to be starting till later, but could you please come in?
I kind of can't.
No. In the chat. I'm not saying on the panel.
No, like, my YouTube stuff is down.
I could send you an alternate link. You don't have to go through YouTube.
And plus, really, I called you when I was in the middle of painting.
Hey, that's not on me.
No, that's not me.
That's on you. So you don't blame me for that.
I'm not blaming you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, Jason. I got my boy on the line. You want to say hi to him?
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
This is my boy. He's in here. You can't see him. He's in there. Yep.
I tried to get in before, but my browser blocked my microphone and my camera.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
This is just us. This is not on YouTube. This is private.
All righty.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So if you want to add more people, we can add more people. That's not a problem.
Oh yeah, we can add.
Okay. So
I don't mind.
But so what I'll do is I'll put this link over here in the chat here to the right, and you could copy it and whatever you want to do with it or share it out.
If I mess with the phone, I'm afraid it's going to kick me out.
Okay.
I tried to. I'm in the process of remanufacturing
the private
settings
chat.
on my old tablet. Let me close this door.
Okay. Hey, bud. Ian.
Yeah.
You go back to cleaning. I love you very much, and thank you for calling.
You're welcome.
Hey, like I said, if you can get, I'd love to have you come see me when I get my monetization.
Okay. Also, that blade I showed you.
Yeah.
It was hand forged, and they're only asking 38 for it.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
If I was going to get you a sword, bud, I'd get you a good one.
That's not a sword.
Yes, it is.
Too short.
Length that does not define a sword.
They're referring it to as a machete.
Okay, Jason, since you are a pest hunter, something about 28 inches long. Is it a machete or is it a sword? Or was it yes for both?
Well, a long knife. I guess weight and rigidity might be one of the factors.
Well, then give me a second here.
I mean, they also carry Gerbers.
Give me a second here. If I can get this thing to work. That's a sword.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm showing him the picture you sent me. So, and Jason is a person who's very familiar with those kind of things. Not this style blade, but machetes in general. I was thinking you'd be, adept with using those.
I'm trying to remember where I put my machete.
That's not a machete.
No. The machete's thin and it's weighted different. And it's not as rigid.
That handle is just non-existent.
It's just a short little round handle.
But I mean, hey, if we were to talk swords, we'll talk swords. We can do that too.
I found it. I was actually redoing my shop today.
Yeah.
Getting it all cleaned out because I got a little bit of chaos, and I found this.
Oh, what's that? That your fishing pole?
Yeah.
It's the pen fishing pole. I heard bad things about that thing.
Well, it's better than nothing. I have not used it yet, so.
He's got one of those pen fishing poles you like so much, bud. Yeah. You could probably hear him comment on that.
Yes. But it's nice to throw in a backpack because it's better than nothing.
As long as you have a reel to go with it. Now, the reel. Look at the reel. What do you think? Your opinion. Because I mean, I can't see it. I mean, it's small.
My opinion with this one here, this is just a little inexpensive little microcraft. I'm pretty sure, it's made in China.
Is it left and right-handed or just right-handed?
Looks like I can switch.
I wonder if that would work with my my micro rod.
Yeah.
With my dial-up.
Yeah, but when I fish, like with this one here, I would probably have to switch it over to the other side. But I prefer to have my fishing rod in my power hand and reel with my weak hand. That's why I prefer a left-handed bait caster.
What do you think, bud?
Yeah.
Jason is a really good fisherman, bud. His dad makes custom fishing poles.
I know you put me before.
Yep. Yeah, he's also showed them off. They're really pretty.
Well, that's like I said, that's just a few of them that I have. My dad, I think he has like probably about 100 hanging on the wall in his garage.
Hey, bud. Oh, I want to show you something. Let me turn on the light where you can see better. This actually, I got this for myself and I gave it to my boy, and he likes it. It's going to bring back memories and nightmares at the same time. Ian, I'm showing you your Crossman.
And
Oh yeah,
Like I said,
gold
memories and
American
menus.
classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that I don't have yet.
You don't have one of these?
No, I don't.
No. It always reminds me of a Bond pistol. Doesn't it?
A little bit long, but
You go, darn, 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 darn.
but you do recognize this one, right?
Ooh. Maybe I can't. I'm not.
This
sure.
is the Beeman Kodiaks in the silver.
Oh, that's why.
Kodiak?
Okay, the chrome threw me off.
Yeah, and it did come with 2 barrels.
Yeah, Ian's came with 2 barrels too. His Beeman.
mine was broken.
Theirs just not broken.
The sights.
Oh yeah, his around the part right here had a loop over the sight on his barrel, and it broke up.
Oh,
It doesn't affect it at all. I mean, it still could be used because it's still got the front end sight part. Just that doesn't have a circle around it anymore.
yeah. Just be aware when you guys decide to go ahead and get another scope for it. Make sure it is Springer rated.
What was that again?
Make sure it's Springer rated.
What's that? I don't know what that is.
Well, there's a giant spring inside right here. Goes
Right.
from here to about here.
Okay. He's
Okay.
my boy can't see that, but
And then
yeah.
you pop this here. It pushes this the spring and the piston back to right about here. And then there's a linkage in here where it holds the sear. And when you pull the trigger, it releases that sear and it shoves that piston forward. So the rifle actually pushes a little bit more forward.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it gets to the stop here, they'll actually back up at the same time.
Oh,
Or so
okay.
it happens so fast. Springers will actually ruin $4,000 scopes.
Well, he's got the scope that came with it.
Yes.
So he's okay with that.
It'll last it, sometime, and then when it's time, if he wants to go ahead and spend the money and get it like a Hawk optics, a lot of their optics are Springer rated.
Okay. You hear that, bud?
And
Yeah.
Are you listening at all?
No.
No. Okay, bud. I will let you go, and I'll talk to you after bed. Okay.
Okay.
Love you, bud.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
he's gonna miss all the cool stuff.
Yes, I know. But he had homework. He had to finish. He could not. He's been slacking, and he's trying to catch up. He had to go to school on a Saturday to catch up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's also being recorded too, right?
I don't know if this one's being recorded because I put this as private. Probably it'll be recorded on my StreamYard side, but not the YouTube side.
Okay. All righty. Well, like I said,
And that's why I put it to private because I tried to type in the YouTube chat comment part and it wouldn't let me.
Okay.
So this is just us.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you wanted anybody to come in or anything else like that.
No. I am going live later.
Okay.
Because Herbert T Outdoors. Herbert T Outdoors called me today, and
okay.
And he was talking about possibly going back up to Yellow River with me this year. And
wow. Fun. Yeah, like I said.
And he's also giving me some suggestions for my channel.
You
look lost.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab my most expensive budget rifle.
The most expensive in budget does not compute.
I'll explain it here in a moment. You can pick these up for about $125.
Okay.
It is CO2 powered. And let's turn it around so you can see the bolt and stuff. But
Oh, I like the wood.
oh yeah, like I said, simple 1950s design. They've been making these since the 50s.
I love that design. It's a classic look.
It is a very classic look. It is a single shot, single load, and you put your pellet or slug in there. This one here, I can actually shoot slugs out of this one here. Fairly accurate.
I don't know much about slugs, to be honest. That's not. Remember, this is out of my wheelhouse. This is your wheelhouse,
Yeah.
not my wheelhouse.
Yeah, well, I picked up this scope for about $90 on Amazon. It's a little Panay. It's I consider it as a budget scope. Anything under $400, I would probably consider as budget.
My scope.
But
I picked up a scope for $15. It was a Tasco.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this one here, I can also use this as a rangefinder as well.
I can understand that.
Yeah, so I can actually change the focus through here. So once it's in focus, you have your numbers up here on the scope and yardage.
Okay.
So when that's actually in focus, then you know what your range is. Then you can set your turrets so you can hit your target. And this one here has got the flip up sights that came with it.
Mm-hmm.
This one is just so clear.
I have trouble with scopes because of my eyesight. I have trouble seeing through them.
Yeah.
I've always been an iron sight kind of guy because I work better with iron sights.
And of course, I got the bipods on a bench, and
I was wondering what those were.
Yeah, and this is where you put your 2 CO2 12-gram capsules in here.
How do you get those in there?
This is actually a little bit of a screw. It's under pressure right now, in case I see a squirrel doing bad things.
Right.
Yeah, this one here is usually always under pressure. And
little bipod, yeah.
My
boy would still be going. He'd be going.
Well, the reason why it is not a budget rifle anymore is because of what I did to the internals.
Ah.
I actually stripped this down, deburred it, polished it, all the little parts in there. I put new O-rings in there, new grease. I put in a new, little bit larger bolt probe in here, a larger transfer port ring. I don't know if you can see it. Where's my flashlight? It's real hard to see. I think this one works. Yeah, this one works. I try not to blind the camera, but if you can see as I'm coming along here,
yeah,
a little here,
right.
And then right through there, you'll actually see another little blockage there.
Right.
That's the transfer port.
Okay.
And it actually allows the CO2 to come up, and you can see the bolt there. And it's also hollow in there in that bolt, and it's larger, and it gets in there behind your projectile. It allows
that's why
more
it allows
volume.
for slugs.
Yeah, and I will show you slugs here in a moment.
Because I have no clue what a slug looks like.
It looks like a regular bullet.
Really?
And the BC is a lot higher. It travels and it keeps its energy at long distances.
Okay, what's the caliber of this one?
This one here is in 22. You can get these in also in 177. They make slugs in 177 now. I'm trying to get a hold of some right now for a rebuild that I'm doing right now.
What do you need?
That was actually in pieces. Pardon?
What size are you needing?
177.
I don't have any of those. Ian just picked up about 2,300 rounds of 22.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I said, that's great for breaking in a rifle when you get the ones from Walmart. That's basically what I use to break in a rifle. It's going to be about a tin of pellets to really get it broken in. Everything else, and he did clean the barrel first, right? I hope
he tried. He lost most of my stuff once he got done with it, but yeah. because it's the same size. Because it's set up
Yeah.
for a 22, and that's what I was
Yeah.
using for my 22. So I used my kit for
Yeah.
that, and I can't find
Yeah.
half my kit anymore.
Yeah, well, no brushes, don't do anything. It's just pull the patches through.
That's what he was
A little
doing.
bit of, yeah, okay, no brushes. And like I said, this thing here does pretty well. Like I said, I do have a short little video on Instagram of how quiet this thing is.
Right.
My muzzle was probably about that far from the phone, off to the side, and
Wow.
you can hear it. And yeah, it took care of that squirrel, and that squirrel was probably about probably about 17 yards, and it did the job.
Well, I'm going to tell you about the rabbit that Ian got initially.
Yeah.
He shot it with his air rifle. It went through the body,
Oh yes.
but it didn't stop it. So he had to grab my 22, and then he hit it with a headshot.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
but
like I
the thing
said,
is, the body, he just kept on running after he hit him in the body. Just didn't hit a vital spot.
okay.
It was like,
Okay, yeah. So
it was like he hit up here instead of like down here. But considering he's never shot a rat, I mean, you know, like
I can't see you because all they see is me.
Oh, give me a second. Okay. Rabbit, his head up here instead of down where his heart was at. You know. So,
Okay.
So he started running. Then he grabbed my 22 and then hit him in the head on the run.
That's pretty good.
With a 22 with no sights, but other than iron sights.
When you're using a Springer, we use the artillery hold with these, and you let it.
I know that, but Ian doesn't.
Yeah, and just let it do what it wants to do, and then you sight it in that way.
Okay.
A good thing to do is go ahead and use a bag like these here, a good bag.
Okay.
Okay, or you can use the sled like I have here behind me.
I can't see anything. But... Oh, okay.
The sled here. Yeah, it's actually quite heavy. You can strap it down, but you don't have to strap it down with a.
Yeah, yours is like a 4-arm workshop, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting there. So
I do have one request for later when we get on YouTube and stuff. Can we cover that up? If you're going to.
I will be rotating 90 degrees. I will be rotating 90 degrees.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure on.
I rotated 90 degrees. I don't show this angle. I show over here to my curtains.
Because I'm looking at your pistol up and right up above your shoulder there.
Oh yeah. A little bit of cobwebs here.
Well, you said you were cleaning it up. There you go. Now you're cleaning another spot.
Yeah. I got my tool room behind you over there. So.
What is that one?
This one is a 22 caliber air rifle. And this is a PCP.
It looks like a pistol.
No, it is a pistol, but it's a rifle to barrel. Multi-shot, and it's a PCP, which is a pre-charged pneumatic.
Hmm.
As you can see here, you have a manometer here.
Okay, that tells you how many foot-pounds you got in there. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm still in the green. I need to pump it up, but yeah. This has got a built-in integrated silencer, moderator, however you want to call it. And this one, too, also has a magazine.
Okay.
And I put a red dot on it.
Red dot scope. Wow. You are all in on that stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, this is one of my indoor ratting or pigeon for doing pest control.
Okay.
And yeah, this one here is about 20 foot-pounds.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, my CO2 is about 14 and a half, 15 foot-pounds at about 70 degrees because it's CO2. The warmer it is, the more it expands. The colder it is, the more the gas contracts.
Yeah, okay.
So
it doesn't hit as hard in the wintertime.
Yeah, I have to be very conscious of what the temperature is and it also changes the trajectory as well, and also what I'm shooting.
Sorry.
So that one has the magazine on it, and that one there does not decock.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah. So yeah, once I chamber that one, I can put it on safety, but leaving the spring compressed, not good. You got to discharge it.
Okay.
Same thing with the brake barrel.
Now, do you like the piston kind or the gas powered ones?
It all depends on what I'm doing and if I'm doing target practice, if I'm practicing, if it's like having a bunch of tools in a toolbox, and you have different wrenches, sockets, and ratchets and stuff, screwdrivers. They're all for different
It's like my
areas
different
where,
bows. Like different bows for different reasons. Yeah.
yeah, like I said, I'm not going to use this one indoors ever again. I grabbed that one, and yeah, that one was a little bit overkill on that one, but I knew to the trajectory of what it was going to do. That's why I used it out.
Okay.
The pellet skipped off, went full through the lengthwise of the rack, from chest to ass, hit the floor, hit the concrete stand for had the AC here, ricocheted off that, hit the ceiling, ricocheted off that, and hit the wall across.
You're lucky no one got hurt.
Well, I was in the kitchen area with the door open to the house.
I'm at the
I
dogs.
was actually, no, they were asleep. Nobody heard me.
Oh, the rat heard
this
you.
is fully, yeah. No, it didn't. It was that fast. This is fully shrouded, and there is baffles in here. The barrel only comes to about here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, you can see my hand. Yeah, there's about 4 inches of moderator in there, and plus it captures it, all the excessive
That's a
air.
very small moderator.
Yeah, but it has this whole thing as the chamber for the
You
air.
didn't get the joke.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got it. Oh, and you probably see my little yellow targets up there.
Yep.
You can get these at Pyramid Air or Air Gun Depot. Walmart is selling these now. So you can set these up on a horse table at around about 15 yards. Easy to hit. Semi-easy to hit. Semi-easy to hit. Extremely hard to hit.
I can understand that.
Yeah, especially if you're freehand.
That's a chicken, right?
Yes, this is a chicken. It's a chicken.
What's it made out of?
Actually pretty good steel.
Now, do those things like fly away when you hit them?
Depending on the power. If I use this, yeah, it's pretty much goodbye. But I tether with masonry line.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I just leave it hang there, and it flies, and it acts like a streamer, and I can find them.
I've got to do something similar with my bows, with my targets.
Yeah.
When I have my round traditional targets, I actually have to stake the target stand to the ground because because the weight of the arrow hitting the target tips the target off the ground.
Yeah.
I used to have the really good wound prairie grass one, the Saunders archery mats, but they don't make those anymore, unfortunately.
Let me grab this other one here. This is about like 14 pistols. I'm not gonna show them all, but this one's easy, simple. I remember when these were like $32. They've gone up about $10.
That's a CO2, right?
No, this is a single stroke pneumatic.
Really?
Oh yes. So all you have to do is you take the hammer here. This is actually the locking mechanism. You open that, and you open it all the way, and then you close it. And
One pump,
I'm going to go ahead and do it.
basically.
One pump, and you see the size of that piston there.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and it comes in here and it pushes all the way back up into here. And right up in here, there's going to be an air chamber in here.
Bring your hand up. I can't see. There you go.
Right up in here is where the little air chamber is, up inside of here.
Right.
It's very, very, very tiny. And it is thinner than that.
Wow.
So it compresses all of this. I would probably say maybe 150 cc's of normal air, and it compresses it down into little itty little tiny little chamber. And then you can see right here is where the air comes in.
Right.
It comes out, and it pushes that pellet down the barrel. Let me see if I can get a better look.
I saw it.
Yeah, this is one of the more accurate ones here. For me, with my big fingers, it is hard to put a pellet in here. So I'll use a domed pellet. And when you close it, you got to keep your fingers away from here, the webbing of your fingers.
Oh, yeah. I bet you could just snap into that.
Well, yeah, and it does take some effort. And every time you chamber it, open it up and close it, it resets the safety every time.
Well, that's good at least.
Yeah, and then it locks back into place.
That would get a lot of people in trouble just by the shape of that particular thing.
Oh yes. And this one's not too loud. That's all it is.
But I mean, still.
At 15 feet, yeah, at 15 feet, you will continuously hit this chicken once you're sighted in. That's how
cool.
accurate this little guy is. This one here has gotten many rats and many mice.
Now, which one would you prefer? That one or the other one?
If I'm really close range, I'm usually within 5 to 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Because they're caught in the tree.
What about the other one?
This one here has got many snakes and many mice and many rats.
Okay.
Yeah, this one here is CO2. As you can see,
I
got the
can't tell you how many
here.
times we found CO2 containers out on, in the docks and stuff.
Yeah.
Because people just toss them in the water.
Yeah, I know. It's a shame. But yeah, this one here has 2 8-round magazines built into it. And this one shoots pellets.
Okay.
No blowback on this one here. I did not want blowback, and it took me a while to find this one. It did not have blowback. So this is the one I carry with me when I'm out fishing. So
I wonder how many times those particular ones were used for movies, because that looks so cool when you just did that. And no one would know the difference between that and a real one.
That would be these ones.
Yeah. Is that a real one?
Yeah. No. This one's BB.
Really?
And this one does have blowback.
Oh, wow.
And last shot, it locks open.
Like, oh my God. It's yeah.
Yeah. And this
how
one
many
here
do
too.
you have total overall?
I don't know. I got airsoft too, a couple of those.
Ian's looking into that, and
my wife likes this one.
oh my
Colt
God,
Python.
little dirty Harry action there.
Yeah, that's just the Colt Python from Craftsman. You know, under $60. Comes with 3 magazines, rifled barrel, 177.
My wife does not like guns that much.
All these are all other BBs. And this is, believe it or not, this is the Daisy power line.
I'm actually kind of surprised you don't have one of these.
I just haven't gotten one of those yet.
I mean, come on, this is the classic one.
Oh, I know. But this one here is really light. This is a BB, no blowback. The Daisy 415.
Oh,
For
this
fun, I
literally,
would not.
this is actually. Give me a second. I can get it to show it.
It
It
is,
actually is the classic
yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah. It
American.
is just that simple.
That's what it's called. The American Classic.
Yeah. Yeah. And my wife got me these ones here for my birthday, and this is comes in a kit with 2 of them.
Oh wow. You got shoulder harnesses for those?
Oh no, I have them on the sides of my hips
Oh, you
or
do
on my legs.
have them
with the
shoulder.
web
Yeah,
gear.
you have 'em on your legs. Okay.
Yeah, and it's just a simple little BB magazine,
Right. I've seen those.
and then you just pop in the back here, and you just put in your CO2.
Oh, okay.
Inexpensive. It's all polymer. These ones are from Umarex. It's just for fun, shooting cardboard boxes.
And cans.
I wouldn't shoot cans because these ones aren't powerful enough to go through.
No, but you can knock cans over.
Yeah.
I used to work in a carnival as a kid. Knocking cans
Yeah.
over was kind of my thing.
Yeah. This is the other one from Crossman here. This is the Mako. And again, this one's got the blowback. Locks open on the last one. And then you can just go and it closes. And portion bag comes out and you fill from the bottom here. But like I said, one of my favorite ones is probably that 1911. I am a 1911 fan. I don't like the new ones. I like the old 1911s. Let me put these back here. Yeah, and then this one is super fun. This one's a 6-round burst.
Burst? Really?
Burst. Yes.
Tell me, in what circumstances would you need a 6-round burst?
This is for putting smile on your face.
Oh, okay. This is just for fun. Okay, that's a
Oh,
fun
this is
gun.
just for fun.
It's a fun
Oh,
gun.
yeah.
Okay.
And yeah. The whole magazine comes out.
Okay.
And this is where the CO2 goes. 2 cartridges.
2. Wow.
Your key is right here. So you can tighten up the cartridges.
Now, how much do you pay for cartridges?
I buy them in bulk.
You're going to have to with that many.
Oh, yeah. All day, I might go through half a case of 40. I might go through 20 of them, depending on which one I'm using.
That sounds expensive.
I get them when they're on sale, and then I will buy 6, 8 cases at around about $12 a piece for 40 cartridges.
Wow. I wish I could get arrows that cheap.
Yeah, it would be nice. Yeah, but this one is just strictly for fun. The BB's loaded in here like the old Red Riders. This is the reservoir in here. And there's a slide here that you pull forward and you shake it and you fill it with 30 BBs. Charge it and off
Does it
you go.
rattle when you move sometimes?
It's hard. It's yeah. But like I said, this was just totally fun. The other guy, they make some other ones that are 22 pellet, and they actually have a belt fed inside the magazine, and it's actually a PCP, and the tank is right here, and you can go for a long time with one of those.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah!
I really wish my boy was here because he would be eating this up.
Oh, another fun target to shoot. Yeah, another fun target to shoot are these little torpedoes.
I don't know what those.
There's
Oh, those
little-
they blow up.
Yes,
What do they do?
they're
Little
loud.
firecrackers. Like little firecrackers.
Yes, they are loud. I will not detonate one in here. You throw
Oh, I
them
hope
and they go kapow. Then you hit them with a pellet, they go pow. They're
I wonder
louder
what
than.
happens when I shot one with an arrow. I wonder what if I shoot one with an arrow.
Oh, they'll pop. Doesn't take much to pop them. Just a
I know,
quick
it's
sudden
so
shot.
fun, though.
Yeah, it's just a little. If you just toss it at the ground like this, they will pop.
Like snaps, like the old snaps.
Yes, just like the snaps.
Like those two.
Anyways,
Those
this is-
are fun.
I have those too. Okay, good. I'm not gonna spill these. Let's see if I can get one of these out here. These are the slugs here. I only have them in 22 right now, but these are the slugs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, totally a
How big
hollow
are-
point,
Oh wow. That's
22 caliber, and
wow. Now,
yeah,
will those things fit in any 22 caliber air rifle, or just
in any 22 air rifle, yes, they do work better off of a barrel that is choked. They work a little bit better in those.
'cause I
these
was
things
wondering if
like
I got
to
some of those for Ian and see what he said on those. I think he'd probably be happier with those than the ones he's been using. But
Yeah,
he's got some really nice ones.
Yeah, these need speed to get them to mushroom.
Okay, how many feet per second on those?
You're going to need to get up to around about 800 to 850 feet per second, and maybe
Okay.
just to get them to mushroom.
Okay, so that would mean his would be just a little bit. Actually, his might be able to do it. His
Like I
beaming.
said, it depends on the grain. This is 22 grains.
Okay, that might
Okay,
be a
if
little problem then.
Yeah, if you're shooting the Walmarts, those are going to be like
No, I don't know where he got
14 grains. Is he shooting the 177 or 22?
2.2?
Okay. I would not recommend those for a brake barrel. You can use them with the brake barrel. Those are going to be almost $20 for 100 rounds.
Yeah, he's got the B. Okay, I got this one. His off of Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got the Black Bear Cub dual caliber one.
Okay.
Is the one he has.
The ones you want to get are these here. You want to get him the Hades. If he's gonna be doing any hunting with it, use the Hades.
Okay, we have not. I haven't even heard of those.
Yes.
Let me see what I got. He's got. Give me a second. They were giving me
He's
them-
probably got the premieres. If you got him at Walmart, he's got the premieres.
He's got them stashed somewhere. I have no idea where he keeps it. Maybe in his. He's got them hidden. But he's got about 6 tins of. Yeah, he's got those.
Yeah, these are the premieres. These
Yeah,
are
he's
from
got those.
Craftsman. They're not bad. They will do exactly what you ask them to do. They're not
He's
going
got
to
some
be
Rugers too. He's
yeah,
got the Rugers.
they're not going to they're not going to be as picky as these guys are. In the Czech Republic is where they make these. Every pellet is actually hand sorted and gone over before it's put into the tin.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's like they do
All the
with
weights
arrows.
will be so and all the diameters will be real close. All the pellets will be within point probably 0.3, 0.5 grains of being what is advertised.
So technically it's a matched tin, technically.
It's just that right at match. These haven't been sorted, to make them in their own little categories, which a lot of guys do. However, the premieres they're just quick pressed and put out.
Yeah, we got some of those. He's got some
Yeah.
177s for his other barrel, but he said, Dad, once he put the 22 barrel on there, he said, that's it. It's not being changed.
Well, like I said, the 177 does have the advantage if you're using a very heavy pellet. You'll actually probably get a better performance out of that than the 22.
Yeah, but he likes
It'll be-
22.
Oh yeah, the 22 pellets for the air rifles. That's when they have the most different types of projectiles, from slugs, very heavy stuff up to light stuff. Like I said, just don't exceed 925.
Okay.
Because then the pellet becomes unstable. That's why you need a chronograph.
Don't have one of those. Remember, I'm mostly a bow guy. Don't really needed one of those too much.
Actually, with a lot of the bow guys use them too, just so they can they know
or don't do any of that in.
Yeah,
I have no room.
Yeah, you only need maybe 15 feet.
Yeah, I need
With
a
a
place
bow.
I can do that. There's no actual place to do that here.
Backyard?
Unfortunately. No backyard.
Oh no.
At
Well,
side yards, I got a front yard, but that reaches the street. And
Oh no, we don't
the
want to
side
do that.
yard is probably 15 feet to 20 feet between each house.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like really enclosed on the side and on the back, but the front is where all
Yeah.
the yard is. But that's all
Yeah.
towards the street.
Yeah.
So
Like
I
I said,
can't do anything.
whenever you go to the range, I just have a little cheapie up there that's like under $100.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be
Yeah.
down the line because I got to get some more bowstring making material, and I also got to get some arrow making stuff. So
Yeah, because what we also use so we can actually because we use the film, the cameras, and everything else to actually watch the projectile in
Mhm.
flight. We'll actually paint the back of the pellets, and with a high-speed camera, you can watch what they're doing. If you put the camera right above you or to the side of you, or you can actually look through the scope itself, and they'll actually watch the pellet in flight.
oh wow.
And they'll have a chronograph so they can see how fast it's going. Is it going too fast, becoming unstable? Does the barrel need to be cleaned again? They use it for diagnosis. And some of the guys with the bow hunting will actually do different weights of arrows.
I've got to go heavy on
Arrowhead?
mine. I got to go heavy
and the
on all
arrowhead,
mine.
and they'll try and find that sweet spot. So
Yeah, they
can,
do have sets you can order that it'll have the different weights of arrows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I do something that most people don't. I mean, I shoot 4-fletch, and there's people have their own opinions about 4-fletch and 3-fletch and all that stuff. I think with the heavy as my arrows are, my bow is, and how fast they fly, the 4-fletch helps stabilize it better.
Yeah,
that's my opinion.
Yes, I honestly believe that. However, there's gonna be just a little bit more drag.
Oh, I understand the drag, but
but
the weight of the bow kind of offsets that.
Yeah, like I said, and also with the chronograph, you can find out what your foot poundage is at different distances, so you know what is a lethal kill and what is ethical. And a lot of guys will do that. And they'll just crunch the math. They'll
Right.
shoot.
That's
you know,
I'm dyslexic, so math is out for me.
Yeah. So they'll shoot 5 feet. They'll shoot 20 feet, and then they'll hit it again at 35 feet. And they'll do the math on there, and they can do the drop and everything else too. And they it's pretty good. It's a little bit of science and math, but it makes them a little bit better, and they know about where the arrow is going to go. So when they go out to their practice range, they know approximately where they're going to hit. And then you get the big boy down. It's not as pretty as this one. It's a lot bigger.
What's it called?
This is the carnivore.
Okay. You don't have the dragon one yet, do you?
No, I don't have the Seneca Dragon. Yeah. Like I said, this one's a lot bigger.
I can see
And a
that.
lot. Yes. And oh no, not, I'm gonna grab that one. Oh, give me a moment here. I have to make it safe.
It's loaded, isn't
This
it?
will go through a brick wall.
So that's the one. If
It's
you
in a
got
brick-
stuck on the series alone, you want to take that with you.
Yeah. This one here is there's a mag lock in here to keep it in there. Just push it forward, pull the bolt open. If I do that, yeah, this one decocks. You pull the bolt down, and then you have the just go ahead and insert. And locked. You're ready to go.
How do you charge that one?
We actually use a bolt probe.
A what?
A bolt probe.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what that is, but I'm just looking.
Okay. You
So
see a little hole right through there?
I say that, yeah.
Okay. And this hooks up to the airline
Okay.
from your SCBA tank or your compressor, and it sticks into here. Then you charge it. The air comes into
neat.
here. Then you watch your nanometer or your air gauge until it gets to full. This one here is, I can read it from here. This was still holding there good. 200 bar, so we're talking 3,100 psi. Yeah, and then you once you're done filling it,
when you store it though, don't you have to
Pardon?
discharge the pressure? Do you have to discharge the pressure on that when you're not using it?
no, you want to keep it charged. That's what keeps the seals good from degrading.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
And it keeps all the dirt out as well
Okay.
and all the moisture. We want to try and use dry air as much as possible. So when you stop airing up, you turn the yoke off, discharge the line, and then that pulls right out. If the airline has still got a lot of air in it, it's almost impossible to pull these out without having to manhandle and pull it out. Yeah, it's just very, very difficult. But yeah,
You're like me and all my bows.
yeah. Like I said, this one here is 357 caliber, 9mm.
Wow.
That was that big pellet I showed you.
That's the one you're going to be going for deer or better.
Yeah, hog, deer. Yeah. I mean, it's
At least you're in the right spot for hogs.
Oh yeah. Believe it or not, you're not too far away from them either. They're in
I know.
Oklahoma.
No, they actually
And
they've been encroaching in southern Iowa along the border from Missouri.
yeah, and just a simple 6-shot magazine.
Wow.
I mean, it's just simple.
I wish Will could have been here to talk to you about this, because you and Will have been gotten on famously about all this. Are you on Discord at all?
Say again?
Are you on Discord at all?
No, I never heard of that.
It's a give me a second. When I first was getting into Ian's air rifle forum, they Will gave me a link for Discord, which allowed to give me a second here. See if I can get it to pop up here.
Is it .com or something like that?
It's an app, actually.
Oh, it's an app.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they have their own community that does nothing but what you do.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, I usually go through the forum of the Airgun Nation.
Okay, well, this one's more for mobile, ways, and if you're not on the computer or anything like that. These guys, I mean, literally, like, Will makes his own ammo.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he's up that far. I mean, it's like way above us.
Yeah, like I said, I just don't have.
I'm a little guy who
facilities.
just happened to get my boy some air rifles. That's it. That's all I know.
You know what? It's great for just to get outside and do something.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
So is archery.
Oh yeah, yeah. And like I said, this is the magazine. I couldn't show you the front of it last night. You just go online. You can actually order that. This is just a small little itty bitty taste of what they have online.
Oh,
I mean, just a taste.
Here's what I was going to show you from the Three Rivers Archery catalog. I couldn't show you to you before. Let me find it. Where's it at? Where's it at? It's in here. I know it's in here. They actually have a black powder section.
Yeah, I actually go through Dixie Gunworks.
I mean, this is for the kits.
Oh, okay, yeah. Same there.
The thing is, I never knew they were into that because oh, here it is.
Oh yeah, it's work to do that. I mean, they give it to you rough.
Well, thing is, the whole point of giving it to me rough, like they show here, is a
personalize it more.
Well, no, not just that. If I'm going to be shooting something like this, I want to know how it works. And if something messes up, I want to know what I need to do to fix it, because I'm not going to rely on anybody else but myself to do what I need to do. And they actually, I'm not sure if you saw this, but they even have the pistols.
Oh, yeah. And
because I do rendezvous and I want to be able to participate with everybody else. And also I want to be able to go, hunt a different season other than the ones I have.
Yeah. And here is the air javelin.
I heard about that one.
Yeah. And there's its big brother right there. That's the I'm not sure what is it, the air saber.
Wow.
Which is a lot more powerful than the javelin. Javelin is very, very small. It's more like crossbow size, and that is more rifle size.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's still way out of my price range.
Yeah, it is for me. For now.
My
the air javelin.
Yeah.
Well, the javelin is $179.
Yeah, I'll stick to my bows.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with those.
Well, like I said, you got the FX stuff. It's pretty expensive, and when you get into the real nice stuff, like this one here, the Streamline. Like I said, when this one came out, this was $1,100. But you can pick them up now for about $800-900 now.
Well, the most
Just-
expensive bow I have is not the one my brand new survival bow, surprisingly
Uh-huh.
enough, and I paid $450 for that. It is actually the bow I got secondhand for $300 because it's a Black Widow longbow, and it's probably closer to a $700-800 bow.
Well, anyways, with the Hades pellets,
Mhm.
these are 16 grain instead of a 14 grain, a little bit heavier. And
Oh, wow, I can see that they look heavier.
yeah, on the top of it,
Little cross pattern, right?
Yeah, it looks like a radiation warning.
Symbol. Okay.
Yeah, and they call this one a frangible pellet. So when you're hitting your squirrel or your rabbit, it just dumps its energy, is what it's supposed to do.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, almost like a hollow point. Yeah, like I said, every once in a while you can find a good deal somewhere. There's always on Pyramid Air and Airgun Depot, they have on their website is refurbs, which is remanufactured.
Ah, okay.
And depending on how popular it is, you can get a really good discount or a $20 discount.
Wow.
Like an open box would be like $20. Something that came in, they refurbished it, they gone through it, tore it apart, rebuilt it, put all new parts in there. A lot of times you'll pick those up for sometimes up to $100+ off, depending on the rifle. So you can always keep an eye open for that for your boy. It's good to have different types of skill sets.
Yeah.
And I said, I even mess around with black powder, and I love that.
Well, that's why I was showing you this because I know we talked about this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Actually,
I know
let me go
a
get it.
little bit. I don't know. I mean, a little bit means I've talked to people who actually shot it, and I've been around people who shot when they were doing it. But that's as far as it got.
Oh, I'll show you one up close so you can see it. What's nice about these are reproductions made in Italy. And before the COVID situation, you can actually get these online for like $150.
Okay, what are you going to show
Ready
me
to
here?
go. Yeah, ready to go. I keep mine in the box so I can have the packages in there to keep it dry.
Okay.
Cabela's sells these. You can actually buy these and have them mailed to you
Okay.
because it's not considered a firearm.
Really? What is it?
Yeah. It's black powder. They don't consider black powder or muzzle loaders a firearm.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah. You can have all the these ones were smelted here. Little conical, almost like a little mini ball.
Okay, that's a 2-ring, right? And I know a lot of people who
Yeah.
do a lot of metal detecting and they discover those things.
Yeah. I think
What
this
caliber?
is 100. This is 45.
Okay.
And I think this one's 130 grain. Then I don't have too many of the round balls left. And I think these are 95.
Okay. They got round
Or
balls
maybe
in here,
100.
but they're all 50
Yeah,
caliber.
maybe 105. I think 105 for these. And
They got 21 100 pack for $22 on the 50 caliber ones. That's cool.
yeah, this is the 18 50, or excuse me, the 1858 Remington brass sheriff's model. So
Where's your cowboy outfit when you wear that when you use that one?
my jacket's put away.
And your hat too?
Yeah, I actually have an Outback duster.
Aha, thought so.
Yeah. And like I said, this is how you load. You got to go half cock, of course, so you can spin the cylinder, and you literally have to load every round.
You pack it with that, yeah.
Yeah, you put the powder in there. You put your ball in there. Put it in there. Pack it. I mean, it has to line up almost perfect. Oh, I went too far. So then you just go
I get the idea.
Put the ball in there. Yeah.
I've
Just
seen
set it in
those
place.
before.
Yeah. And when you put this one up in here and you pull this pin out here, the whole cylinder comes out so that you can wash it.
Okay.
Yeah, just regular old mild soap and hot water. And then you just wipe it down and then let it air dry and put it away. And every month I'll pull these out and I'll give them a little bit of a oil bath. Yeah, I just need to figure out how to actually repair these because the timing mechanism that's in them will sometimes get off. But yeah, it's real nice. This thing's a lot of fun. And what I like about them is they don't really kick.
That's cool.
Like the modern firearms today, they just kick a lot.
Oh, I know. My 12 gauge does that.
Yeah, this is more of a nice little push. So it's
I
actually
do know
cool.
you can get muzzle loading adapters for my 12 gauge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I was thinking about doing that, at least getting the practice of using black powder, but I don't know if I'm comfortable with that going that far yet. You know what I mean?
You're going to lose velocity.
Well, I'm
considerable
sure.
amount of velocity. Yeah. But
I mean,
you still get the job done.
Because I have a American Arms Silver 2, and it's up over and under.
Oh yeah.
So I would have to get the adapter for both barrels, and I think that'd be kind of interesting to see what happens with the double barrel.
Yeah. Yeah. Because my father-in-law is right next door. We got signal cannons. We got 1.5 inch cannons. Burn through a lot of powder real quick.
So if the world ends, we come kidnap you and your family and come with us.
Not everybody would come here. That's the problem.
The thing is, the land is better where we're at to farm, not down in Texas.
You'd be surprised.
Well, Iowa's got some of the best farmland in the entire nation.
Oh yeah,
hands down. And you wouldn't believe the deer we get up here. All corn fed.
Oh yeah.
Which makes them bigger for some reason.
Yeah, well, we're allowed to feed the deer here corn, just not certain times of the year.
Well, ours does it because they get into the corn.
Yeah.
But just the other day on the way home from work, I saw one between 50 and 75 deer in one spot.
Oh wow, that's time to thin some of those guys out.
But the thing is, I mean, It's after season. I can't. Not my
I
land.
know.
I can't do
No,
anything.
but no, you can't. You really can't. The only person that can actually do anything would be the homeowner or
Exactly.
the landowner. Excuse me.
With DNR's
Yeah, and-
permission. You got to have
Yeah.
homeowners tags, landowners tags,
Mhm.
and you got to get permission to thin them out. I do know,
Yeah.
which was really you might think is pretty cool. There is a open season for bow season in the city of Des Moines.
There's actually
Yeah.
several cities that actually allow that.
Yeah.
In the U.S. Yeah. Atlanta's one of them.
And you got to
It's
prove
about
that you can
Georgia.
hit a 20-yard target consistently for 10 shots in a row in order to get the license.
Yeah.
The thing is, I would do that with a recurve bow with no sights.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do. Compound, anybody can do it with a compound. Do it with a longbow.
Oh,
do it
yeah.
with a recurve. That proves me your skill. Not a compound
Yeah.
with, it's a machine. It's doing the work for you.
Yeah. The only thing the compound bow does for you is helps you hold it.
Exactly. Well, then you've got your sights, and then there's some of them who's got the laser sights on there.
Yeah. It was
That doesn't-
basically designed. It was basically designed so you can hold it back longer
Yeah.
without getting fatigued.
You know how you get used to holding it back longer? Practice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I said, I
can
know
hold
a gentleman.
my heavy ones back for a while.
Yeah. I don't know how long I can hold a longbow for. I have no clue.
I can't do my 100-pounder for very long, but I can do it enough to where I can aim and hit what I'm aiming at. My 74-pounder, I can hold it for pretty close to a minute, which is actually quite a long time considering.
Yeah.
My 55-pounder, oh my gosh, I could hold that one well over a minute, no issues whatsoever, without even thinking about it. I just lock it back in, and I'm just waiting. But hopefully, I don't have to wait that long.
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah, like
done
I
my
said,
other takedown bows yet, but who knows?
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of the traditional bow hunters are all upset about our air gun industry allowing the air bolts for hunting.
Right. I can see that though.
Yeah, I understand it, but what they're trying to push for is for the disabled to go out there during bow season. But they have to have that doctor's permission to go out there and harvest a deer.
Right. Well, that's what crossbows are for.
Well, some people can't use a crossbow because they don't have the strength to do it, or they might only be one arm. Getting up into a tree stand is pretty difficult for them.
Okay, I'm gonna correct you on that one, because I've had people come to my range with one arm, and it was a girl, no less, and she could still pull a bow back because she was from here down, nothing.
Yeah.
She pulled a bow back with the little stub of her elbow, and she hit bullseyes at 30 yards. 30 yards. And you tell me that can't be done? Oh, I beg to differ, sir.
Well, like I say, when you get somebody that's 80 years old, or a combat veteran, combat veteran that's been injured, yeah.
Also, we actually had this kid who had cerebral palsy. He was in a wheelchair. We had a crossbow, Jenny's crossbow, and it was made perfect. All he had to do is press down on it because there was a lever action on the bottom to fire.
Oh, okay.
And
wow.
Yeah, no trigger. It was a lever.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it makes it a lot easier to work with. And it was a 63-pound draw, recurve crossbow, but he got a bullseye at 10 yards. But he was, considering he was in his wheelchair, cerebral palsy, and he still got he hit the target. He was happy. He couldn't say much, obviously, but you could tell he was happy. He was a smile on his face. Yeah, his mom is really excited because he got to participate in something like regular kids. And the thing is, he's a regular kid. He's just happened to be in a wheelchair. That's it.
Yeah.
That's even we actually had one person who came in who was actually legally blind. Legally blind, mind you. That's the definition. They can tell light and dark.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
But they can hit a target.
Yeah.
They just couldn't
So,
get, huh?
by the way, these are easy to pick up at 4th of July and New Year's at the fireworks shops.
I don't have to wait
That's
for
right.
that. They sell them all year round here.
Oh, okay. Not for me. I only get them.
They opened up for fireworks a year or so ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we can just go to a fireworks place and pick stuff like that up. I just got to find them. I would really love to show. Oh man, can you imagine getting some ballistic gel, little figurines and put those things in there and go, oh yeah. Oh, now you're thinking, aren't you?
A lot of the guys will actually use Army men.
Oh yeah, not GI Joes. I hope.
At 45 feet.
Yeah.
Those little things. Yeah. Oh, and the practice with the for your boy with the brake barrel, is golf tees and paintballs.
Okay, we don't have any paintballs, but we do have golf tees because I use those for my target.
Yeah, because we put the little paintball on top of the golf tee, and 15, 20 yards. If you can consistently hit those almost every time, you're ready for squirrels. You're ready for rabbit.
The only thing he has an issue with is not accuracy. His thing he has to stop, break it down, put another one in, put it back together, then he can shoot again. It's too freaking slow. That's his issue.
Yeah.
And he got a hold of my 22, and it has a 10-round clip, and he was like smiling from ear to ear because he can pull the trigger repeatedly. But the thing is, he's accurate as all get out with that thing. But I'm not giving him my 22.
Oh no. But yeah, like I said, I can do about 5 or 6 shots out of that brake barrel and hit my target.
Yours is CO2 powered though, right?
No, I'm talking about the brake barrel.
How? Ian's tried.
It's practice. It's muscle memory.
Well, remember, he's skinny and lanky. He's not, beaky like us.
Yeah. But
he's strong in the shoulders, but he's lanky everywhere else.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard.
It's just quick. Break open, pick it up, shove it in there, close it, aim, shoot.
I think he tries to get the pellet seated, perfect every time.
Huh? No, we're private. Yeah.
I am going to be do my regular live after a bit, just to let you know. So I've got another.
Say again?
Yeah, I got another. My regular live, Saturday Night Live, is going to be going on about 8 o'clock tonight. I've already got that set up. So this is just for you and me.
Do all that. Yeah, and if you want to invite me in, that's fine.
I will. You can come in as always. Just remember, we can't talk about this.
Yeah, I know. And rotate 90 degrees.
Yep.
Coffee curtains, yes. With the iced coffee tonight.
Oh, you're making Jenny jealous. She loves iced coffee.
Oh yeah, all it is just the Walmart vanilla creamer and coffee and ice.
Yeah, she's like, yep. She's just like she's vibing over here, like right there, like.
Yeah. Hello, Jenny.
Hello.
No, I'm not gonna be yet.
Oh man, hopefully this tonight might help me give me over that hump I need for that monetization stuff.
All right, well, I'll let you get ready for that. I need to clean up in here.
Get ready for supper because we haven't eaten supper yet at all. So I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah. Yeah.
You probably need to eat too.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you go. You go.
Alrighty.
We'll see you after a bit. 8 o'clock.
Alrighty. Okay, 8 o'clock.
Be well, brother.
Later.
Later.